regarding to astrology, because like I want you people to get a glimpse, like get an idea of why we use astrology. Like why astrology? We can use like data or AI or anything else to predict. Why astrology? Like, you know, astrology is like I have my own interpretation, and I believe this is a very good definition. I believe that astrology is the definition of our karma. Like karma is like what we did in previous lives. Like in Buddhism, we believe that an individual is born hundreds of thousands of times previously to this previously to this life. For imagine like I am born hundreds of thousands of times according to Buddhism. So this is not like the first time I am a human. So what we did in those hundreds of thousands of times, those actions affect my life right now. This is a Buddhist concept. Many Buddhist people like believe in it, and numerous people believe in it. This is called like reincarnation or whatever. You use several names, but this is the concept. And this karma is the concept of like those several actions what we did in past will come to you, good or bad. Like that's how in Buddhism they call like people are born in rich families with so many fortune, and beautiful looks or whatnot. And some people are born disabled, or difficulties, or in bad places, or in Africa with nothing to eat, or they suffer. Like these differences occur because of these previous things we did. That's how this karma concept goes. And astrology is something that we could interpret this concept karma, because like Buddha had this knowledge. Like he meditated for 6 years, so he gained several visions, like knowledges, that he could see anyone's future or previous lives. And so this knowledge, this visionary knowledge, you can't just gain it. You can't just access it. You have to meditate and do improve your the third eye visionary like intelligence to do this. So as normal people, so it's nearly impossible to see our karma. So that's how Jyotish or astrology comes to play. You know what I mean? So in astrology, Irshi, they call Irshi. Like these people are born before Buddha, and they are like Hindu, and they did do meditate, and they improved their brain, their visionary skills, and they interpreted this world of astrology. So that's this astrology is can be accessed by any person in without any doing meditation or anything, and they can interpret anyone's karma using those several indications. Like these several indications are like in astrology you use planets, nodes, they call dasha charts, several things. Like you can assume these are like in mathematics, you use like X, Y, Z, you know, multiplication, adding, subtracting, or like several theories. So these theories, these symbols, you can assume these are like planets. So they use these planets to build the science of astrology. So what their final goal is to predict the future, basically interpret their karma. So this is why I use astrology, so nothing else. So this is the basic definition of astrology. I hope anyone could understand, and that's why we are doing like what we use. That's why we are using this to interpret Vivek Ramaswamy's future, and why use Vedic astrology. So there are like numerology, Western astrology, or Chinese astrology, or whatever, like psychic, blah blah blah, like palmistry. But Vedic astrology was there even before Buddha. Buddha was born in before 2600 years ago. So even before Buddha, right? Even before Buddha was like, astrologers predicted, these astrologers, Vedic astrologers, not Western astrologers or not anyone else, Vedic astrologers predicted that Buddha was going to go to be this perfect specimen of humankind, like whatever, like so that astrology is Vedic astrology. So anything's basics are still trustworthy, So Western astrology, Chinese, all these born after thousands of years. So Vedic astrology is the essence of astrology. So that's why I use Vedic astrology. And I believe that this is the perfect, accurate astrology that's out there right now. Because this comes from the roots, anything from the roots, it's so rare to, like, it's so possible to be ruined, and anything's gonna go be ruined like after some time. But this is believable still. So